Hey guys, it's See You Dead. Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Man, I am ready for today's video, and I hope it's going to be better than last week's, because I'm going to be completely open and honest with you. I hated last week's video. I'm actually recording this the same day that video is coming out, and all last night I spent editing it, and several things about it that I hate and cannot stand. One is that I was in an absolutely terrible mood, as you could probably guess from just what I said, and that got... Being completely open and honest with you guys, it has been a rough couple of months for me recently, and I guess I was just feeling it, and then whenever that guy was commenting, it just... I don't know, set something off in my brain, and I was not happy at all. And then actively complaining about it in the beginning of that video didn't help. I should not have done that. Also, you may have noticed in last week's video, I said the word like a million times, and I really hate that because I have done a lot of public speaking in my life because, you know, teacher, I did theater stuff before. My dad was a pastor, and so because of that, I've spoken at church and in my youth group, as well as, you know, taking a public speaking class in college. I'm really good at public speaking. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very good at it, but when I started out, I would always say the word because there's something in the human brain where when we're speaking in a formal setting like that, we do not want there to be dead air time. We do not want it to be empty noise. And so our brain tries to fill that in if we don't think. And so I would say but I would say it a lot. Like, I'm talking every other and every other word sometimes. Not every other word. Probably at the end of every sentence, if there's ever a break or a lull, I would say And I had to train myself to not do that. So I hate whenever I hear myself say because that reminds me of a time when I just didn't like saying the word okay? Because it's lazy and it makes you sound dumb. And you know, it's gonna still come out whenever I'm playing and not thinking. So I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna say again. But just hearing it that many times, I was like, oh, this is not good. This is not good. Anyways, Raxus Prime, let's go check it out, because we are getting very close to finishing this game. But anyways, let's go.
I have no idea how I'm going to destroy that thing.
Proxy and I have been scanning Imperial databases for information on Raxus. We think we have a plan. Proxy?
The Empire is using scrap metal from Raxus Prime to build their Star Destroyers. Metal collected on the surface of the planet is melted down and then fired in space using this.
If you can commandeer the ore cannon, you should be able to fire it directly at the facility itself.
The impact of the compressed ore should be sufficient to destabilize the entire shipyard. Of course, you'll need to reach the cannon first.
Alright, we got our mission. We gotta go. Gotta get control of this ore cannon. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just try... Go back to the lightsaber. There's something about that outfit. It looks like a ninja outfit, but like, you know, kind of like a Sheik from Legend of Zelda, or like a Sheikah type ninja costume, or like how Japan sometimes depicts old school ninjas. But I don't know, there's something really cool about it. I really like the green lightsaber, but maybe the kind of pinkish purple, something about it matches really, really well. So we're gonna run with that for a bit. Anyways, yeah, back on Raxus Prime. And you've probably noticed it by now, but we're returning to all the planets that we have hit before. We were just on Felucia. Now we're on Raxus Prime. Before that, we were at Kashyyyk, which technically Starkiller wasn't on Kashyyyk, but Vader was. And that's one of the things I really like about this game, and that I would point out whenever I do that analysis video on this game, is you return to all the places you visited, and you see the consequences of your actions. You see what the result is of your interference, your meddling, allowing the Empire to come in and take these worlds over and use them for their own purposes, instead of, now that there's no Jedi to protect them and kind of keep the planet sacred. Hello, Jawa. I guess I'm a good guy now, but I'm like, I'm never gonna... The other Jawa on this thing's like, dude, put him down, put him down. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm still floating in the air. Okay, let's move on. I'm technically becoming a good guy now, so I better start acting like it a little bit. And I have plenty of stormtroopers to kill anyways. Okay, oh, I got enough points, I can upgrade something. You know, first off, I'm not taking back what I said about the upgrade system last time. I do think there's still a lot of problems with it. But, and maybe it's just like now I'm getting more, they're giving me points faster, because I don't remember ever getting this many points at a time. Or maybe I am wrong. Maybe I'm just being, like, hard-headed and refusing to acknowledge that I was the one making the mistake. But usually I'm really good about saying, hey, that was on me. Well, I do that in real life. Typically in games, whenever I make a mistake, I be facetious and say the game is crap. But you know what I'm trying to say. Saber Assault. What? I kind of want to upgrade something with our lightsaber. Slam your lightsaber into the ground and send a powerful burst outwards. So that's like double jump and attack. No, I don't really want to use that. Ground slam. That's the same thing. Saber whirlwind. Dash forward, slam your lightsaber into the ground, creating a powerful jump. Press X, then hold forward, left hand. And again, what's with all these like jump attacks? Hold on. Storm. Power of lightning, unleashed an explosive burst. I use that a lot. I use that quite a bit. That's worth pouring all my points into. Let's go. Let's continue onwards. Up the elevator. And force push. Just push them all. No problem there. No problem there whatsoever. And yeah, use the lightning. Blow open this door. This is cool. We're already here in the facility. Oh, I really want to see you. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna put you. Oh no! Let me put him in. I want to see if I could electroshock him, or just drop him down the chasm. That's the one thing about. There's a lot of invisible doors, not invisible doors, invisible walls in this game, where it's like, you can't do that. You can't go there. You can't throw an enemy. Okay, well, the lightning at least came out and hit him. In any other game, like, I could hold them over a pit and drop them. And, I don't know, there's something fun in the sadism of that. There's something fun in it, inherently. I don't know. It's just one of those things you do when you're playing video games, right? Like, the Geneva Conventions go out the window. You're just there to play games. And by games, I mean brutally murdering, like, hundreds of thousands of stormtroopers with no remorse whatsoever. Oh, yo, look at that. My Maelstrom is actually sucking them in now, and then I can blow them back like that. Okay, it's getting more powerful. It needs, again, this stuff needs to be upgraded before it's remotely viable, but it actually feels viable now. The early game, I just felt so weak, and again, that's proper video game progression. You're supposed to feel weak when you start out. But again, with Force Unleashed, I never felt that in the other game. I felt like, you were adequately powerful to start with. You felt like, I'm Vader's apprentice. I've been training under the Dark Lord. Okay, this is really cool. That is really cool that that's something you can do. How many? Did I kill them all? Yeah, there we go. Repulse is viable again. And there's a holocron back here. Oh, this is just too much fun now. This is too much fun. It's like a little merry-go-round of death. Oh, this is good. This is good. I'm actually having fun again. Guys, I did not have fun at all last week's video. And actually a few other videos recently, mainly with this game, it just hasn't been terribly fun, and now it feels enjoyable. And part of that, I think, is a shift in mindset, trying to be more positive. It does make it, it's not going to fix everything, but it does make a difference if you just tell yourself, try to be positive and genuinely think about positive things. Again, that's not going to work for it. It's not going to fix your depression or anything, but it just makes you go, you know what, maybe there's someone who has it worse than me. There's things that are not worth getting upset about. It's a freaking Star Wars video game. It's a YouTube channel. And the comment, man, I've gotten a lot of comments on videos recently. It's like, it's not even I say it's a lot. There's like 3 comments that have been kind of negative or like stupid. And you know, that comes with the territory, and half the time they say something that's right. But man, I'm like, dude, it comes with the territory. You're the one who's deciding to make videos and put them on YouTube. If you can't take criticism, that's on you. So yeah, we're gonna go. Tell me something mean in the comments. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. When was the last time we fought? Oh, it was on Kashyyyk when we fought in ATST last. Okay, come on, here we go, here we go. Don't step on me, don't step on me. I am spamming that button. Hold on a second. I was pressing that thing. There is no way I failed that. You can launch your concussion missiles all you want. You can well, maybe don't step on me, you're not Juno, but there's no way you're gonna tell me that I failed that quick time event, because I absolutely did not. Okay, I did get hit by that missile just there, but come on, game. Alright, let's try Dark Rage, getting in under its feet. That seemed to work decently well one of the last times we fought it, because it doesn't usually do a stomp attack unless you're in front of it. And even then it just kind of picks up as you're getting stepped on by it. And sometimes it'll go into that little cutscene thing. This is actually working decently well. And there's not shooting concussion missiles constantly at me, so can't complain there. And there it goes. We can't have good things. Oh, I see a holocron. I see a holocron. Everything gets put on hold. There was... Okay, it was inside the barrel. I was like, wait a minute. It disappeared. Where did it go? Okay, if I jump up and just... I don't want to do a Saber Slam. Can I not do like a little air combo? Like just hit these... Okay, yeah, I do it and I end up slamming on the ground at the end. Okay. Pretty sure I hit the button, but I guess not. Something... Well, it's not something's up with my controller. The buttons are responding. Maybe it's something with the game. I know the game on the, totally legitimate hardware I'm playing it on. Totally not, yo-ho-ho and a bottle of malware. But... I mean, I was like spamming that button. It's the first time we've run into it, but I was spamming that button earlier, and it did not work. Maybe I pressed it twice here. That was probably the problem. I'm overthinking it. And electrocute you. Stibby stab. And then just crush him. Ah, always is cool. Always is cool. I'm still hoping to find a blue lightsaber crystal somewhere. I read, I like looked it up, like, hey, which levels contain a blue lightsaber crystal? Just to be kind of like on the lookout and aware for, hey, when I get to this level, there might be one there. And it said this level there was one. There's something about stormtroopers on a platform near the beginning of the level. I have not seen that. But, I don't know, just keep your eyes peeled. I say, as you're watching this a week after I filmed it, thinking, oh, maybe you can point it out to me. But yeah, I really want to find, as much as I like the green lightsaber, and while blue is not my favorite lightsaber color, it's iconic. We can't play through a Star Wars game and not have a blue lightsaber at some point. That's just one of those unspoken rules. Oh wait, there's a red crystal over here. Let's grab it. 4 out of 4 red crystals. That's weird because I thought there was only columns of 3. Where's the... So where is the 4th red crystal, game? Where is it? Is there like another layer of crystals that gets unlocked later? I'm not the only one who's just saw that where it said 4 out of 4 crystals, right? Okay. You know what? Whatever. It's cool. It's cool. I don't need it. I don't need it. Okay, this room looks interesting. It reminds me of that one level in the... Okay, did anyone here ever play the Obi-Wan game for the original Xbox? I don't know if I've ran into another human being, in person anyways, who has played that game, but I really enjoyed it growing up. I actually put it on my, by the way, shameless plug, top 10 Star Wars video games of all time, or my personal top 10 Star Wars video games of all time. That game was my number 10, and I really liked it and enjoyed it. And this level kind of reminds me of one of, I think it's like level 5-ish. It's like a cortosis refinery on Obersky, or Obadiah. I can't remember which planet it is. But it's very similar to this, except instead of molten lava, it's molten kyber crystal. Or sorry, molten cortosis, which is synthetic kyber crystal, which is what the Sith used to use for their lightsabers in old canon. Although, I won't lie, I do think the whole bleeding the crystal thing is... I mean, don't get me wrong, there's something to both versions of it, but there's something about, like, making the crystal bleed that I'm like, you know what, new canon, that's a smart idea. That's a cool idea. I like it. Okay, I'm up here. There's some stormtroopers. There anything here for me? Really, really love it if you guys maybe gave me something, preferably a blue lightsaber crystal. That would be fantastic. Really hoping I find one so that all these jokes about wanting one pay off in like a satisfying narrative fashion. But that probably won't happen, but who knows? Who knows? This has got to be a secret. Yep, I'm figuring it out. If you see a random object, probably 3 out of 5 times, there's going to be a holocron in there. Hold on, I want to drop one of you into the lava. I thought I saw one of you might have melted in it earlier. Fall in there, fall in there. Ah, yeah, he disintegrates. I don't think I disintegrate, though. But I'm gonna still push. How did you block a force push? Doesn't matter, you're dead now. And same with you. Again, the little sadistic pleasures in life. Like, come on, we all need them. We need to let the intrusive thoughts win in an environment where it won't lead to, you know, jail time. Random panel. No, well, there's random panels over here. Not that one. Maybe this one. Okay, no, force field generators. Didn't we destroy... Oh. That this... Okay, now we gotta get the one on that side. Ah, clever game, clever. And then I'll just throw that. And it killed them all, perfect. And they still have some sort of green magic healing items. What is that? Is that the officer? Oh, is the officer like a healing class for the enemies? That's really cool. That's why you have a health pack on your... Yeah, do y'all see that on his belt? There's a health pack. I think I pointed it out last video, but there you can actually see it a bit better. But it doesn't matter because it's Spinjitzu time. And I'm just gonna check up here again before we leave because there's gotta be something else up here. I refuse to believe there's nothing here. There's gotta be something somewhere. Let's throw that. How did that not break it? But the lightning did. Okay. There really is nothing up here. Wow. Just when I thought I had this game... Wait. That wasn't there before. I bet in destroying all of these things it spawned. I noticed that earlier, I think in the Kashyyyk level, there was like, I destroyed 2 towers. Not in the 9/11 type sense. And all of a sudden, like, a holocron showed up. I guess there's certain, like, oh, destroyed this number of things in the environment, and a holocron shows up. Interesting. Alright, just, hit the dab, blow the door open, go through here. When's the last... I feel like I haven't heard about, like, dabbing in a long time, unless someone is talking about it in a video where something a video game character specifically does, like, vaguely resembles a dab, and they'll call it a dab. Maybe I've just been watching videos from, like, when was the dab a thing? Like, 2000... Oh my gosh, when was that? But I feel like some recent videos I've seen, they're like, oh, it looks like Donkey Kong hits the dab in Mario Kart, or oh, it looks like so-and-so hits the dab. Now it looks like Starkiller's dabbing, so... I'm sorry, I'm cringe, I know, but you're the one who's chosen to watch through to this much of the video. Maybe you've seen the entire series, in which case you really have nothing to say there. If you don't like my style of commentary, just watch something else. I don't care. I mean, it's cool if you do watch it, and I hate to lose a viewership. However, you don't like it. I don't want you watching what you don't like. Or you can watch it to make fun of me. I guess that works. I did say leave something mean in the comments earlier, so now's your chance. What if I drop a stormtrooper into the lightning? It's not doing anything. Whatever. If I can't drop them into the lightning, I'll just be the lightning. Aha! Alright, another dual generator situation. But I think I can just lift this one up and then throw it at this one. And it almost worked. Okay, now I'll just do this one. Throw it at these. Or throw it away, Star Killer, you know, that works too. No, why would I throw the giant heavy metal object at the wall instead of my enemies where I can bludgeon them to death? No, of course, what was I thinking? Hold on, I knew it. I thought I saw. How did you survive? I just spent the last like minute or so rampaging through everyone. Can you guys stop shocking me for a second? My word. There's an officer still alive that I need to kill before I kill any of you. Or I guess I'll kill you all, and then I'll kill the officer. Alright, where are... There you are. There, I knew it. That green cloud, either you had Taco Bell last night, or you are the healing enemy. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna just choke you out. Took forever to choke you out. Alright, how much more facility do we have left? Oh my goodness, okay. We gotta reach the orbital, like the cannon sometime soon. I'm guessing we're near the firing chamber because all this molten metal, I guess, is, you know, what they're actually shooting into space. But, like, hot dog, there's got to be somewhere to go soon. Another force upgrade. I must have missed a life upgrade because I've gotten 2 of those in this level. And unless you're really supposed to have that much more force, I must have missed one at some point, and I don't know where. Alright, we got a hallway. Surely, oh, it's a barricade, that's what that is. Still, surely we've got to be getting close to the end of this level. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I don't know, guys. There's something about, like, right now I'm approaching the, it's only about 40 minutes of me playing is the point I'm reaching right now. I cut a lot out of these videos, by the way. Well, I say that. I'll cut approximately, like, 5 to 10 minutes out of each video, sometimes more depending on the type of video it is. But I never like doing the, like, you know, the hour-long video and then cutting it down to something shorter. I like the kind of shorter, quicker content, mainly because it's just, like, admittedly, only because it's easier for me to edit, and I'm like, I don't have to spend 3 hours tonight on this video, I can only spend, like, an hour and a half. But also, like, with these levels, they're so long that that's just kind of what happens. The problem is I still am not a big fan of the game's level design because it's all, like, the same environment. We've been fighting through this same lava refinery environment for I don't know how long at this point. And, you know, it's cool, but I need something different. That hallway, it was nice, but, you know, it's just a hallway. Alright, another set of force field generators. Nope, you, sir. Oh, I can just put you on that side of the force field. Okay, so enemies can go through them, no problem. But if I were to try and walk through, after I'm done choking this guy, what would happen? Oh look, it stopped me. However, he broke one of the force field generators, so good on him, I guess. Just sent that man flying. And by flying, I mean he went shooting very sharply to one side, about approximately 5 feet in that direction. Anyways, let's kill them. Still alive. And I will say, enemies just feel a lot spongier. They're not, I wouldn't call them damage sponges entirely, but even like the basic Stormtrooper enemies, they'll take like a combo and a half to kill instead of like, I don't know, 2 hits. And I didn't see anything in the upgrades for like upgrading my lightsaber damage alone. And I'm using the crystal that does that. I don't know, it just... Hello? Oh, no. Do not tell me this game just froze. Yes, the game did freeze. No, I'm not apologizing for that transition. Also, after spending like 15 minutes, I finally figured out where I think a blue crystal is. You gotta come up here. Oh, is it on the other side? I think it might be on the other side. Anyways, there's like these areas above the blah 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 blah. there's these areas above where you can go up, and supposedly there's a crystal right there. There it is. Oh my goodness, that took way too long and I was way too frustrated. On the topic of apology, last week's video, I pointed out that guy in the comments who I thought was being very, just, I wouldn't even say hateful, he just was annoying me. And I called him out. And I shouldn't have, guys, that's such a jerk move. I really don't feel good about that. And I wanted to go ahead and say something now. Because I never should have called him out in a video in the first place. If he was getting on my nerves, then I should have just left a comment and left it at that, not brought this in to where, you know, every one of my viewers can see it. Which, you know, it's not a ton of you guys, but that's still more than I should have ever, you know, exposed it to. Also, the guy did leave a comment on that video, and he cleared things up. He wasn't trying to be annoying or aggravating with saying, oh, it's the superior version of the game. He was just trying to be facetious and funny, the same way most people on the internet are, where they're like, oh, this is my favorite thing, it's the best of all time, it's superior. It's the exact same thing I do in my videos, and yet I could not even recognize he was just trying to communicate how much he loves the game instead of being a smart aleck about how much better this version of the game is. He also said he wasn't telling me that I wasn't upgrading my stuff because I was bad at the game. He was just saying that apparently I said something like I'm gonna wait to use my force powers, and he was just saying, oh, well, if you wait, then you're not gonna be as powerful. I don't know. I'll say this, I still think, and even looking back at them, the comments do feel a little, I don't want to say aggressive, but they you know, they feel like someone trying to, you know, be what I thought he was being. However, he's made it clear that was not his intent, and I believe him. And because that wasn't his intent, that was not right of me to infer what wasn't there, because I did read too much into it. Like I said, guys, it's been a rough couple of months for me, and I let that affect me too much sometimes. And this is an instance where I did the wrong thing, and I should not have done that. I'm sorry to the individual. I should not have called you out. You were not trying to be aggravating, and instead I ended up being just a jerk. That's the only word I can think of to describe what I did. I should not have done that. So I hope you'll accept this apology, and the rest of you guys watching, look, if you ever make a mistake and it was a genuine mistake you made, and if typically even if someone says, hey, you did this wrong, while they may not be entirely right, usually there's something to it. There's something that they may be interpreted as you doing wrong. And I interpreted this as this guy doing wrong, and then in turn, because of that, I did something wrong. And I'm going to admit that. I'll always make mistakes. I'll never stop making mistakes, but what I have to make sure I never stop doing is owning up to those mistakes. That was just not good form of me at all. Again, that was wrong. Anyways, I just wanted to get that off my chest, because in between, whenever the videos crashed, he responded, and I wasn't gonna apologize in the video, but I already felt bad, and then whenever he responded, I was like, okay, so I already shouldn't have done this, but on top of that, he wasn't even trying to be malicious, so yeah. Man, don't you guys love how hard it is to, like, read intent whenever it comes to written messages? Man, that's fantastic, ain't it? I also am not sure if I'm back at where I was whenever the video froze. Actually, I think this might have been it might have been the next room. I'm just gonna skip over these guys. I do not feel like fighting them. It's getting annoying, and again, it was like a 45-minute video, and then it crashed, so I had to replay the level, and then in trying to record me getting the blue Kyber crystal, that was like another 15 minutes of me trying to work that out. So I am like ready to be done with this and move on to the next thing, and I don't want to have to fight these guys, because like I said, they are a little spongy and it takes them a while to kill, but apparently they're not going to let me blow the door down, so we just gotta finish them off now. I know he did not. I will say though, in having to replay the level, I have gotten way more upgrade points, and I am about to pour all of them into my boy Starkiller to see what we can do. Alright, moment of truth. I think this is the area where it crashed. I'm really, really hoping we do not have a repeat of this again, because that would be... oh, how unfortunate that would be. Okay, we're moving on. Sweet. We got a few more of these stormtroopers to kill. Yeah, I'll just do this. I think I just maxed out my force. I can't even remember what I just upgraded, but I'm pretty sure I just maxed out my force lightning, upgraded repulse, upgraded choke. I upgraded a lot of stuff, okay? I didn't show it, but I did upgrade a lot this time. I do want to know who's going to be the final boss, or what's going to be the final boss, because I don't, unless I was told incorrectly, I don't actually think that the same boss from the 360 version of this game shows up in this edition. I think it's, I think that whole fight is absent, which sucks, because it's one of the best fights. But I am very, very curious to see, like, is there going to be a final boss? Are we going to get a rematch with that? I still don't know if we killed that one, like, Rhodian Junker, or if he's still kicking around somewhere. It was very unclear. Or if we're just going to do, you know, the thing Starkiller is known for. And if you don't know what that is, I don't know if you've ever seen a piece of Force Unleashed marketing before. What's that? Another uninspired lava hallway? Oh, who would have thought? I know that I am trying to be more positive about the game, but oh my gosh, having to play through this twice in the same environments, doing the exact same things multiple times, this genuinely sucks. I hate this. I'm dead. Hey, there's another one of those life upgrades I said we missed. I guess they were just later in the level, so there we go. And let's please get past this force field. I don't know who's shooting at me. No, it is not one of those jetpack guys. Nah, screw this, man. I want to let it go. But I am throwing them into lava. No wonder. No, they're immune to freaking everything. I hate the jetpack enemies in this game. I don't know if I can make that clear enough. I hate the jetpack enemies in this game. Fall in the lava. I really should have thought that a bit more. But hey, whatever. What if I hit them? Okay, so that's a strategy. That's a strategy. There's still 2 more of them. Oh my gosh, they really said, let's make, like, the toughest enemy, make him resistant to everything. And I'm not looking forward, because I've heard there's Mandalorians in the next level, and I'm now really worried that it's just gonna be these guys reskinned, and I do not want that. Okay, please, come on.
Juno, I'm in position. I just have to...
Hello? What's happening?
This isn't good.
Okay, so we're fighting a Shadow Guard. I should have... yeah, we haven't really fought a lot of them. Only the one with Coda that one time. They show up a lot more in the other versions of the game. There's also those Temple Guards we saw back at the Jedi Temple. They kind of look... oh my... oh, I forgot this is a Force Unleashed boss fight, so it's going to be, like, the suckiest thing in the world. I still don't... like, as much as that guy... I will admit, going back, that guy was right in terms of, like, the Force powers and stuff. I probably should have been upgrading instead of saving. When I did have the ability, I just wanted to save more powerful stuff. But I will never say that the bosses in this game are good. This is just button mashy garbage. And I just am frustrated. I'm doubly frustrated because both I feel bad and I've had to replay this level, and the boss is just already not that good, and now combining all those together, I just need to vent a little bit. I'm like the Among Us guy, I need to vent. Could I do my own to... okay, I can't do my own to disrupt it. I'll just retreat. I know the game did not just crash on me again. I know the game did not just crash on me again. Oh boy. He summoned shadow troopers. He summoned shadow troopers from the shadow realm. I'm Sean Connery. Okay, let's actually try and do this again. If this game crashes one more freaking time, I am about to like take a hammer to, I don't know, out to eat or something, because I'm not gonna break this PlayStation 3. This PlayStation 2. I mean, this totally legitimate PlayStation 2, which I am playing this game on, not anything else. Then again, I guess Nintendo's the one that actually cares more about like other stuff that I'm not gonna say out loud because I don't know who's listening or who's gonna rat me out. Maybe you. Yeah, I see that look in your eyes, viewer. I see you with your dry lips. Ah, don't lick them now. I see you with those dry lips. Also, in addition to the blue lightsaber, I did find another lightsaber hilt, which I equipped. It actually looks like Palpatine's lightsaber, which is a really cool little detail. And it was in that same room, just so you know, where I got this blue lightsaber crystal. There's a little balcony in there too, and there's a lightsaber hilt. I'm guessing I just have missed all the lightsaber hilts in this game outside of until recently, whenever I found out they existed, and all of a sudden I'm finding them pretty decently. So, but right now it's not the lightsaber hilt I care about. It's this guy's head. I want this guy's head. I need it on. I don't care if it's a silver platter. I don't care if it's a Zupal. I just need his head. And I just stood right by him whenever he did that. I did not take a lot of damage though, so I guess there's some good there. Okay, come on, he's close. He's close. I know I've got this. I know. Suck him in.
Star Destroyers is headed right for you.
We'll never get clear in time. You need to get back here and pull it over the cannon.
You're insane. It's massive.
You're a Jedi, boy. Size means nothing to you. Get back here. Reach out with the Force and grab that ship, or we'll die on this trash heap. You there, boy? Has the shipyard been destroyed? I repeat, has the shipyard been destroyed? Respond! Boy!
Relax, General. I'm still here.
You did well out there, boy. Word of your victories against the Empire is starting to spread.
Good. Then we should contact Senator Organa and start planning our next attack.
I'll handle that. In the meantime, I've set up a meeting with another Imperial contact, Senator Garm Bel Iblis. He's a firebrand in the Senate with no love for the Emperor. He wants to discuss an alliance. Let's plot a course for Cloud City.
Oh man, that's always a cool scene, no matter how you... Okay, Raxus Prime survival gear. Why are they giving me, like, the, why are they giving me the costumes for the level after I've beaten the level? Corellian flight suits. Raxus Prime survival gear. Huh. You know, I really didn't like this armor in the other version of the game, but it actually looks alright here. It's like got a hint of, like, a mixture of Vader and Boba Fett. We'll use it. What the heck. Yeah, guys, so, if you're ever like, Lord, help me with my patience, because I don't like getting angry, God doesn't just take that away. He puts you in a situation where you have to test that junk out. Because you will not be tempted beyond what you can handle. And I guess I could handle that level. I was on the verge of raging so much, having to play through that 3 times, having the game crash in the same uninspired hallways. But I was like, Lord, I need patience. And God was like, I bet. Oh, wow. I need to stare at Juno for a little bit.
What is it? I'm busy.
I know you're busy, but I need this. I need this. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.